Who's that?
Oh. Whose girl is that?
Yeah, who's that? We know who that is.
Oh,
That's the star.
Staple.
That's a star.
This is the gooder time, gooder people.
Gooder.
But who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, for the
Introduce
people.
myself again.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. Who are you?
I'm Javi, aka Family First,
AKA.
Tito Mas,
AKA.
Uncle Moore.
Uncle Moore. Okay.
Uncle Moore.
AKA obviously. AKA Air Javi.
Air Javi. Javi Air.
Back.
Javi Air Force.
No.
Epi 10. Epi 10. 1-0.
Milestone?
Is it though? Yeah, I think so.
Episode 10, if you're counting all of them, episode 21.
Is it 21? Yeah,
We're going to the club.
We're going to the club. I'll see you there.
But yeah.
Fuck.
The band is back together. The band is back together.
Backshoe's back. All right. Okay. Sway.
How? Yeah. Yes. Welcome to episode 10.
DS.
Holy
Is
smokes.
Kinda
Thank
been a
you
ride.
for all of you who have stuck with us.
Yeah, the people downloading our shit in fucking where?
Kansas,
Virginia.
Virginia.
the UK?
Somewhere in
Oh, no.
Afghanistan? No, not Afghanistan.
Brussels,
Brussels.
Brussels.
Belgium.
and
Dublin?
Dublin.
McGregor. I
Shouts
know
out
that's
to
you.
Connor.
That's the thing. I know that is McGregor.
Connor.
But he will never say that because free clout. But I know that McGregor's watching us, and that's fine. Hey, shed some weight.
Wichita, right? Is that what
Wichita,
it's
Wichita,
called?
Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the ride. This is our official retirement.
It's been real.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. But yeah. Signing off.
So let's make it our last best. Best last.
Our last best.
Right?
No, we're just kidding. We're just getting started.
Shucks, sorry about it, haters.
We are though. We're just getting started.
Facts.
It's only the beginning. Hopefully this time we don't get any car alarms going off, interrupting us rudely.
Maybe. That would be our dance break.
Hopefully
if we did,
nobody's
though.
sitting on their keys.
I have no keys on me. Javi doesn't have. Javi has his keys
Has his
on him,
keys.
so it may go off. We
So
don't know.
maybe Javi's car
No.
that's interrupting us.
Possible.
I'm not sitting on my keys.
My keys. Cookies my ass.
Have you guys watched All of Us Are Dead though?
No. Watched a few.
Not yet.
I'm on episode 5,
Yet.
and that show is wild.
Okay, explain. Quick backstory. No spoils.
Just like, yeah.
No
just
spoil.
Just
It's a Korean
Of course.
series.
Netflix.
On Netflix, yes. All of Us Are Dead, and it's based around zombies.
Zombies.
I guess that's the easiest without really giving everything else away. It's a Korean zombie series. The first season is out, 12 episodes, about an hour each. So gonna take some time, about half a day.
Half a day. And shout out to the Gomanian folks out there. Half a day. You don't get it, but that's fine.
I didn't get
Google it. That's a saying in Guam's. Half a day. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what it means because I'm not Guamanian. Don't come for me. I just know that it's a thing. Anywho, isn't there a reoccurring actor in that from Squid Game?
From what I noticed, one of the characters in All of Us Are Dead was also in Squid Game. Yeah.
I think great actors are hard to come by.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how many times they had reoccurring actors playing the exact same zombie in different scenes because there's so many people.
Yeah.
In every scene.
Just different
that are
clothes.
zombie.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The production, the acting, everything about that show it's pretty top tier.
Yeah. Koreans know how to do it well because they have no boundaries. They
Yeah.
just do what they want to do. Zombies are completely different. Korean zombies versus American zombies, and I'm talking like Walking Dead shit.
Yeah.
There is no it's running dead in Korea. Because they're absolutely booking it. They see someone, they smell someone, they try to kill them. They run towards them. The Walking Dead, they're just walking in herds, strolling, because Americans are so slow. Lazy. Bums. Korea?
There's so much detail in the show. It's just like, jeez.
And they love color, too. If you ever watch Squid Game, they love to accentuate the scene with color pop. And I think that's really cool, and it's aesthetically pleasing to watch. I think so. That's great.
You got to catch up on it since y'all have been watching it. I've not watched it.
Better late than never, but... Gosh.
I'm sorry, my mind went blank.
Never late is better.
Late is better. Fuck.
Right.
Said who?
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh.
It's not butter.
Six God. Drizzle. Lil Wayne's predecessor.
But yeah, episode 10, thank you for joining us.
Welcome
we hope,
back.
If you haven't started it, watch All of Us Are Dead. It's a good show. And we're going to let Javi take away this episode.
Let's go. What do we have?
I know he has a
your life.
He was just looking at his grocery list, so we'll let him take away. My heart for takeaway.
But yes, since I've been gone since the last episode,
Fill them in.
I mean,
Filibuster.
of course, like always, the times that I'm not here, just working, lots of work. If you guys don't know, I work with Jabba. I am a lead usher.
Hey, what's Jabba? Hey, what's Jabba?
What is Jabba? Yeah.
Jabberwockies.
Oh, the dancers.
The dancers,
masks.
the dance crew. Yes. They just revamped the show, so they call it Timeless 2.0, but it's just did a few changes to the show to fix it up, make it more amped up, hype it up a little bit.
Go peep.
Yes, please do. Except for just a little spoiler, but not the show, but just if you see any ushers, including myself, holding a few signs, just ignore it for a little bit.
Ignore the signs, I guess. That's a red flag.
It's a red flag. Yes.
I don't like
ignore signs around here, but
it's a good show. If any of y'all go watch it, you'll enjoy it. Great show. Let me see. Let me take a look at my notes.
Your grocery list?
groceries.
Look at that list.
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Brussels. Cook it right.
Spinach.
Spinache. 2 on.
I mean, let me see. 2 on. But from the show, a lot of people have been doing a lot of standing ovations for the show since the revamp. I haven't seen a lot.
Grand opening, grand
closing. God damn, your manhole cracked a can open again. Ricky Vecchioni.
Shouts out to you. I know you listen.
Yeah.
Next.
Sanio.
Yeah. But I do like the changes that they've done to the show. It's good for the guests. It's high energy throughout the show, not like a lot of like quiet or dull moments. What else do I have? A random person threw money on stage like it was a strip club, just $35, just be like.
Well, you counted, so you picked it up.
I had to pick it up because you can't be throwing money on stage.
But no one else. Were you closest?
No, I was not. I just saw it happen at the end, and I'm like, okay, I have to grab it.
This was in the closer?
Yes.
$35.
$35.
What did you do with that money? You had to turn it in.
I gave it to the stage manager.
That's Korean barbecue, bro. Come on, dude.
That's one
barbecue, maybe a bottle of soju.
1 and a
plus tip.
I mean, it happened before. It was like about a month, I would say a month ago.
Yeah.
But like a gentleman just kindly just put like $3 on the edge of the stage. Just here you go.
Wait, I thought 35.
No, before it happened.
Prior to.
Yeah, just prior to. Just $3.
Preguntas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
$3? That's all they're worth.
Oh.
Dink.
Good job.
Dink. $3.
Doll hairs?
Doll hairs?
I need a Shrike hair.
Besides that, nothing too crazy. Just been working a lot and taking care of my 3 dogs that I got at home. What I do want to bring up is, since these guys have been talking about all of us
Are dead.
For the show. I've watched two shows, which is I believe it's the Book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
That is good.
Tapioca balls fatty. Wop.
Tapioca.
Tapioca ball fatty wop. Yeah, we're all watching. It's on Disney Plus.
Oh shit.
And how is that show?
Tapioca balls. How's the show?
Is it good? Is it good? Is it not good?
It's good.
Okay.
It's great. If y'all are Star Wars fans, y'all would enjoy it.
If I wasn't a Star Wars fan,
You would still enjoy it. I believe so. If you're into,
Would they need a preface?
Do they need context?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess just to watch the Star Wars series first, just to get to know a little bit of the tiny backstory behind
All 100 episodes?
Yes, yes.
I mean, I would say, well, each Star Wars movie is like, what, a good 2 to 3 hours long, so 2, 4, 6, 8, a good.
So see you in a week.
Yeah.
See ya. Okay, Bob's Fetty. Bob's Fettuccine. Bob's Fettuccine.
Fetty
Bob
Bob.
Burgers. Bob's Fettuccine.
Stop thinking about the tapioca balls. Tapioca balls. Fatty wop.
Oh shit.
Yes. Okay. Wait, what was the other show? So you watched it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The other one is called Vox Machina. Which will let me to explain. I'm also into, I guess now, D&D, which I have never been
What's
into.
that?
D&D. D&D is Dungeons and Dragons.
What's that?
In the simplest terms, it is a board game, but you also have to role play, and you role play the character that you created and you've chosen from. I can't name all the characters at once, but it's like, from what I can think of on the top of my head, an elf, and halfling, almost. The way I could explain it is like almost like Lord of the Rings. It's kind of like medieval times with humans.
Magic.
Yes,
Sure.
and magic. Yes.
Scenarios.
Yes.
Rolling die.
Yes. Lots of die.
Okay. And what's the funnest part about that for you? An introvert. Because you have to speak, right? You have to act your character out.
Yes.
You have to roll the dice, and you created this character. What do you get from it? Or are you just doing it just because?
I chose to do it just because it was something new.
Yeah.
Never done it before. I didn't think I would be into it, but I just thought of it as, in my mind, as a video game, just in real life. I mean, I could only just explain for my character, which I've always liked, is stealth. So I chose a rogue person to be a mercenary or / assassin. So that is the character I've always liked to play in video games. So me acting it as a role playing is different for me. And especially when it comes to certain situations where you gotta fight an orc, a goblin, a dire wolf, or interact with the DM, which is a dungeon master who is my brother-in-law, with common folk in taverns, and it's just crazy how it's real life, but at the same time you could play in your head how it's almost like a video game. So in that aspect, it's fun. I didn't think I would be into it, but I am into it. We've done a few night sessions, I guess you could call them, from 8 to 4 in the morning.
God damn.
Get into it,
What the hell?
Also in days where everybody's free, which is me, my brother-in-law, my sister, my cousin, and a family friend, and a former Java dancer, Marcus. It's been we've done all day gaming before, and that's fun as well. But yeah, it's interesting. It's something new that I didn't think I would be into.
Okay. Very nice.
But yes, there is a show. It's called Vox Machina.
Oh,
on
bring it back.
Amazon
I forgot
Prime.
we were even talking about that.
Bring it back.
What is that one?
It's basically the same thing. It's a show. My brother-in-law told me, Dave. It's a show that these people that have played D&D before. I can't remember. It's called Critical something. I can't remember, but the people that play in that and on YouTube, Critical, I forgot what it's called. It bothered me. But their voices are in the show, and people have made that into the show. So there's, I believe, 5 characters into it, and it's, if you're into stuff like that, I guess you could watch it too. It's on Amazon Prime. They've done, I think, 12 episodes right now. It was 9, but they do 3 episodes every time. But I think they only did up to 12. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think they only did it once. They might do more. I'm not too sure, but it's good to watch if you're into was it World of Warcraft, or even the movie Warcraft. That's not easy.
The movie is Warcraft. There's a movie called Warcraft.
There is a movie called Warcraft.
Is it based off of WoW? Or for some reason it's the same thing as
It's kind of similar to.
Gotcha.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my god. You're pregnant. Okay. What else we got?
Let me see.
What's been going on with ya? How you been feeling?
Good for most days. I do. Recently I did have I guess, just I don't know if you call it just those days where you just don't feel as happy when you wake up or something. Just the dark days, the
Yes.
trials and tribulations that you talk about.
Charles and Tribbiani.
Trying.
Charles and Joey Tribbiani from Friends. Why? Let's unpack that. I want to understand, because I have it too. But why do you think that those days happen, or how they come about?
I don't know. I think it just happens to me personally. I mean, I've had it happen to me since high school, but it would just be in, I guess you would just call them episodes. It's just every so, I wouldn't say every so often, but every once in a while it would just come up. Or you just, to me personally, I just feel like I just wake up and I don't feel energized. I don't feel happy. I'm just more so just a sad, like a gloomy day.
Sad girl 8 to 5. Got it.
Is there like a thought that's swirling, or is it just?
There has to be a reason. There's
It
always a
might,
reason.
but more so, it I guess it turns off as you just wake up on the wrong side, kind of on the wrong side of the bed. That's how it's happened to me that way, and just that's when later on, like towards the morning, as soon as you wake up and you're just not feeling well, then the negative thoughts start to pop up in your head, and then you just start overthinking of bad things and other stuff like that, which is mostly stuff that is out of your control.
What's out of your control? Curious.
Me personally?
Yeah, like what do you
Thoughts,
think is
emotions.
what do you think is out of your control in those situations that you cannot control?
Let me see. I mean, with that day, I guess just random thoughts be like, am I a good friend? Am I a good person? Am I doing the things that am I doing the right things to get me to the right path, I guess? However I could explain it, just to like, am I? Damn, I'm trying to think of the right words. Am I being responsible with my money? Am I being responsible with my dogs? Am I being a responsible adult? Just a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, and this actually leads back to what we talked about last time. I feel like we talked about it very briefly, but I feel like it leads back to that feeling of feeling good enough. We just talked about it last episode, but it's like I feel like we reach a certain peak to where we feel like we're good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, do you ever feel good enough? So the self-doubt sinking in.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's normal. I feel like self-doubt is it's normal.
Unfortunately, it is.
Yeah.
I think. Because, I listen to some podcasts, and I've heard other people say that, they never doubt themselves because they are so sure of themselves. Like Rob Dyrdek being one specific person. I was just listening to a podcast about it, and I don't know all the details, but this guy broke down every single part of his life, and he keeps track of it. He said I forgot what his how he called it, but quantitative or qualitative mindset. And he said he's only had in the year of 2020, he only had 12 bad days mentally. He said something about that. I was like, how the fuck? He keeps track of all that. He keeps track of what he puts in his body, how many times he drinks, not very often, everything he does, and if it all makes him happy at the end of the day. Like, he notates that, and he's been doing that since 2015. And he's an extremely happy person. And he's a skater, but he hasn't skated in so long because, I don't know, he's trying to do some biomechanical shit and make his body, like, so much younger than it actually is. I don't know what the fuck that is all about, but the fact that he's keeping track of his qualitative men's state, if that's a fucking word, that's pretty interesting. So that's why I ask, because I'm trying to figure out myself, like, I think there's always a reason why we wake up with these mindsets, and the fact that Dane's saying that, oh, it's normal to have those days. I don't think that it should be.
Yeah.
I think that it is absolutely possible to be waking up every day happy in your skin and not being so judgmental or not giving so much self-criticism for yourself. I am nowhere near figuring that out, but I think it's absolutely possible because it is all mental.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking. It's like, so what do you think? I think the first step to figuring out how to fix that is being aware of why you feel that way, and that's why I asked you. And it doesn't seem like you kind of know why.
No, yeah.
I don't want to chalk it.
Just more so a feeling, but then like I've always brought up before, like I try to when situations like that, I try to think of the good things to try to like take away that dark cloud that, like I've always said, that happened from time to time when I let you guys know that I'm not feeling right, I guess you could say. But what my sister has told me is she hasn't told me directly situations if that happens, but I try to think of the good things, which is like what I'm grateful for, and try to think of like how good my dogs are, how good, like, I have a roof under my head, I'm struggling. Yeah, exactly.
Gratitude.
And like I have a support system. Like I have you guys. I have my family. I have my mom and my sister and my brother-in-law. They help me out. But when times like that happens, sometimes it's more so. I think of it as I'll go through it, and then I'll be better at the end, instead of I need to get out of it. kind of thing.
Go through it, not over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Been there.
Which is one of the reasons why Taro, I know Dane was reaching out to me just one day where I had that dark cloud, and I was just like, I didn't feel comfortable bringing that kind of energy to these guys, but I know if I would have, I know they would have helped me feel better anyways, but it was just more so a me thing, and I just felt uncomfortable bringing that to them when they reached out, and I was just like, I'll meet with you guys at some other time. Just gotta let it do its course, I guess you could say.
I feel that.
Sure.
I feel that. Sometimes you don't want to talk about it. You gotta go through it first, and then you'll be ready.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah. Everybody has their own process. That's fine.
Javi being vulnerable?
Whoa, who are you?
Always.
Oh.
Preseason,
Our
some vulnerability.
Our third guest?
Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you
pal.
for that. That was good.
But yeah, besides that, on a better note, my niece and nephew came down to visit. Nephews, even though I don't call their brother my other nephew, but I've always been calling them that. They came down to visit for my other nephew's performance, because he does dance as well.
Whoa.
Hey.
And it was good to see that my mom was happy to see my niece and my nephew, because she hasn't seen them in a few years now, and now they're freaking gigantic now, because I think one's 16, 17, the other one's 15. They're a year apart, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger. A backstory is my nephew is autistic, and my niece is a diabetic, so they have quite a journey with them. Yeah, but love them both to pieces. They're my heart and soul for sure. But yeah, they came to visit. It felt good to see them after a while. Don't really do a lot of communication with my nephew, because he's in his own little world. But all he does is show love, and he's in his own little world. My niece, she does communicate every so often. She shows us her good grades in high school. She's doing really good. Not being in trouble or anything like that.
Dean's list.
Yeah. But that was a better note from that dark cloud happening, as my niece and nephew came down to visit. Do I have anything else?
That family time.
Yeah. Always.
First?
Facts.
Sheesh.
I think other than that, I don't have anything else.
You have a question?
I mean, I do.
Well,
So ask it.
Just because I'm just scrolling through TikTok. You could blame Dane for that.
Me?
Yeah, because you're the one that got me on TikTok.
I didn't do anything. You make your own decisions.
It caught my eye, and it was very interesting. I still never thought of my idea for it, but it said, if it was a gentleman interviewing Will Smith, and he asked Will Smith, if you could create one law in the world that everyone had to follow, what would it be? And Will Smith said, everyone would have to repeat what the person said or asked.
said or asked?
Said or asked. Or the same thing, just said.
What or asked?
Yeah.
Wait. So if I say anything right now, you all have to repeat it.
Yes.
Hi.
Should be like, or
See?
that's what he said
I'm
on.
saying.
That's what he said on the.
Coming for Will Smith, bro. Independence
Will
Day.
I guess there has to be a deeper context.
Okay,
to it.
I know
Yeah.
where he's going with this. This is more so connection, I guess.
Yeah, I guess making sure people.
But that one just caught my eye.
paying
What
attention.
laws?
Awareness.
What law would you create that everyone would have to follow?
What would
I
you
never
create?
thought. I don't
You
know.
brought up the
I
question.
mean, think of it now.
Hey,
Off top, off rip.
You brought up the question.
Freestyle.
I would have to say, judge. Don't judge. Don't judge a person. Get to know them first.
Okay.
That would be my law.
Okay, that's the law.
Coleslaw?
Coleslaw.
Yeah.
Cold world. Okay,
No
nobody gets to be judged
Mhm.
in this world. If you do, you go to jail, the whole 9.
Okay.
Okay. This is a tough question.
It is a tough
Kind
question.
of a tough.
Because there's a lot of things.
I would probably say something, but I would probably think of a better one later.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's what it
But on the off rip,
Off rip.
no.
I would make it a mandate for everyone to share at least 5 pieces of gratitude with everyone or somebody in their life every day, every morning. You can't regulate that.
No.
You can't make that law. It's not practical.
But imagine.
But if we could, and it has to come from a real place, but also you can't regulate that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would have their minds shifted a little bit.
Imagine.
You're forced to grow up in a world where you have to give love, gratitude, thanks to people that mean something to you. And then you learn from that. They give you something back. Somebody that is random, like a random friend at a school,
Yeah.
thanks for giving me this number 2 pencil the other day. Really needed one. That opens up the, I guess, avenues of where you can go with friendship or, just connection in general. So I would probably make it that almost impossible to regulate, but that would open up a lot of doors for our society, as human beings, emotionally growing. Yeah, off top, and yeah.
Save the cows.
Hey, more chicken.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. Save the cows. Explain. What do you mean?
I was just kidding.
Oh.
I was just kidding.
Okay.
But save the cows?
Sure. More cow.
I don't want to get into that touchy subject.
I don't even get that subject. That's fine. No beef. I don't want no beef.
No beef. Shoot. I don't know. No violence. More peace. I know we all wish we could live in a peaceful world. And it's something that'll probably never happen.
It will not.
It will not, because everybody sees things differently and nobody can agree on things, and I guess that's an unfortunate thing, but that's what makes everybody them, is having their own viewpoints and opinions. Good, bad, whatever it is, that's you. We don't judge.
No, well, I'm judging, so guilty. Guilty of judging.
Where's my gavel?
Gavel. Gavin? Mandatory open-mindedness training 1 hour twice a week.
Absolutely. Easy.
That's another way of fixing that problem,
Yeah.
I think. At least being aware of the fact that you can just, when it comes to religion, like it's so this is the only way.
Yeah.
If you're not doing this, you're a sinner type of shit.
Yeah.
That does not teach open-mindedness, and I think, like, I don't even know how you teach open. If I could teach, I'd probably be a millionaire right now, because I would go do campus tours and just teach this shit, because everyone needs to know how to be open-minded. It's your choice if you want to not be it, but at least be aware of how to be open-minded and what that entails and how that could benefit society. Whatever. I digress. I think that would heal a lot of problems in this world.
For sure.
Whatever.
For sure.
Good question. GQ, my G.
GQ, this guy's a model.
Yeah, GQ.
Huh? GQ.
The cover of GQ.
Just for men.
Forbid.
Big and tall.
Big
and tall. Heck.
What else?
12s.
12s.
Oh.
Oh yes,
No,
he's
that's
carrying this episode.
Doesn't have to be notes, bro. Just off top. What are you thinking?
Yeah, what's on the medulla?
We need
The
to
medulla.
hop inside of Della. Della de Hav.
I mean, just because I work so much, I'm always thinking of work. Besides that, I want to take a trip, and then another thing is I'm trying to get more tattoos, but I don't know what. That's been on my mind.
We're in the mind of hobby now. We're talking trips, tattoos, work.
Trips to where?
Anywhere. First one is, since y'all been there multiple times, Hawaii.
Maldives?
Maldives. Never been.
Of course.
Let's go then.
Or just any trips.
Hawaii's amazing. I think everyone should visit a tropical island like that and strand in the middle of the sea. With great food.
Stuck.
Great food, beaches. Beaches and beaches.
I digress.
That'd be great. I love being there for first. And we all know that we all love firsts.
A fan of
we
first.
We talked about this, I think. I don't know what episode we talked about. The family preguntas. Familia de preguns. Familia pregnant. Is that even the right word? Preguntas? Does that mean first?
Pretty
like
sure
before?
Yeah.
Pretty sure this guy.
How pretty. How pretty am I? Jesus Christ. Let's go to Hawaii, man. We'll fucking go hike. We'll surf. You ever surf? You live in Cali? You ever tried?
Well, we know how he did with snowboarding, so.
I didn't like it. Huh?
We know how he did with snowboarding, so.
I feel like how I did with snowboarding. I was pretty arse.
So was I. I mean, y'all went further down and y'all were like, "Where's Javi at?" And I was stuck in the freaking sand.
We turned around, this guy just scooting down the
scooter.
Stuck in the snow for a minute, and then a lady asked me to help her. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm already."
Help me!
I need help.
Help me!
I was struggling, man.
But was it worth it?
Hard. It was fun. Yes.
Would you do it again?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Even though it hurt.
It does hurt.
Hurted.
When you hurt, or it hurts when you fall.
Jalen
hurts.
Yeah.
Philly, cheesesteak.
Yeah.
I've been to Philly. I had a cheesesteak in Philly.
Never
I think it was called Jim's. I was so intimidated because I was only there for some military stuff, but they had us, we had the day off, and they're like, go wherever. Went to one of the most popular ones out there. I think I said it was Jim's. I think it's Jim's. There's a line out the door, and it was 2 stories. You order, and then you can go eat upstairs. And that's when I first found out Cheese Whiz was a thing.
Cheese Whiz,
I
yeah.
was like, that sounds disgusting. Let me not get that. I looked at it. I was like, that's just nacho cheese. I don't want that. I got Swiss, and I got mushrooms, and I got no other veggies. Just fuck them. And I ate it, and it was pretty good. I don't remember how it tastes, but I know it was good. And I did Philly the right way. I saw that crack bell. I don't know if it's the real one. What do you call it? Is that Liberty?
Oh, the Liberty Bell?
Liberty. Fucking YouTube ads, bro. I can't get away from it. But yeah, it was right before I deployed. That was pretty cool. But they had us fucking going out there in full military uniforms. I was like, not a lot of people are going to like this. Like, there's some people that don't like the military. Why are you going to have us walk around doing random shit in our military uniforms? It just felt so uncomfortable. People were looking at us. People were like, yeah, military. I was like, oh, god damn, bro. Like, stop it. Went to a mall, did all the yada yada. I think we ate at a place where either a president or somebody way back when, because that's Pennsylvania or Philadelphia. That's Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Jesus. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't pay attention to school.
Geography. Geometry.
Somebody like in the ages of Washington type shit, or like another president after that, like someone important back then ate at this restaurant, and we ate there, and it was pretty cool. Candlelit dinner, yada yada, a lot of drinks. Like, man, this is the whitest I'll ever get. So many. On that same day, I think it was my first and last time I ever did a Okay, it wasn't a crystal ball reading. I think it was a tarot card reading. I think I went into a psychic place. It was just because we were just walking, enjoying the neighborhood, and there's like, oh, a psychic reading. Let's go in. And we did. And the only thing I remember from it was this bald lady, and she had like a bandana, but it wasn't a bandana. It was like the print on it didn't look like a gang bandana. It was just a bandana. She was wearing a flowy dress or maybe a robe. And she had a daughter there that was also learning how to do these readings. It was palm reading. It was not tarot cards. No. Palm, read me.
Read me.
And the only thing I remember her saying was like, you're going to live a long life. You're going to live a long time. You're going to live till 80. And this was right before I deployed, where I thought I was going to get killed. So I was like, I'm good, dude. Let's go. Let's go right now. Because I'm living till 80 because this bald lady told me that I was going to. So I believe her, and I paid for this. That shit wasn't cheap.
I'm sure.
But it was interesting. I don't believe it, but that was pretty cool. Another experience. Yeah, Philly, man. Philly has its own swagger going on, but I don't know.
I've only been to Philly once, but it was for a layover.
Ah.
And it was the first time I had Chick-fil-A because it was only an East Coast thing at the time.
Oh, is that where it's from?
It's
I
East
didn't know
Coast,
that.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Chick-fil-A is the East Coast. I'm pretty sure it's the East Coast thing. Because when I would go to California, there was not one there. I mean, I guess... Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, digress.
Well, we have them here now, and that's all that matters.
And I still don't go. But people that visit from Hawaii, they always like to go Chick-fil-A. They got the In-N-Out, and then... Well, no, Hawaii has Cane's now, so
yeah.
they don't go to
But the
Cane's.
In-N-Out and the Chick-fil-A.
In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A. Wow. Philly. Military. Layovers. Have you ever been on a layover?
No.
You never had a layover?
You nonstop?
Always nonstop.
Oh, jeez.
Whatever, dude.
That lead money.
No,
My
even
bad.
before.
That's fine.
Even before.
Bad.
I have to think. Have I ever had it? Where did I have it? I don't think I have.
Where have
What's
you
a
gone?
what is a layover? Where you have to get off the plane,
You
right?
get off the plane.
It's not
but
nonstop.
But you have to do a connecting flight.
Yeah.
From that.
Like, you have to stop somewhere else in between your destination.
Just for like an hour until that flight to where you're actually going is.
I feel like I have, but I don't remember when.
Where have you gone in your life?
Not a lot of places like you guys.
Cali.
Just and here. That's it.
So then why would you have a layover?
I don't remember why, but I feel like I did stop.
Wait, you've only been to 2 states in your life? No way.
Flying, yes, but
Ever.
I've
You've
driven past
through
Tucson and
Tuscan?
Arizona and
Tucson.
yes,
Tucson.
all that.
Me
And
and
I've
the...
been to Texas because my grandma lives in Texas,
Hey.
El Paso.
all my
All your... Huh?
wait, where in Texas?
El Paso,
Ooh,
Texas. Yes, that's where my grandma lives.
El Paso.
So yes,
El Pastor.
Cali, Nevada, Texas. That's the
Only 3.
Yes,
Wow.
States?
Get out.
yes, 3
Yeah.
states.
Always an interruption all of a sudden. Always.
Sirens.
Anyways.
My God, dude, get out of here.
Yeah,
Let's
get out-
go.
Get out a little bit. Get out a little bit.
Literally go anywhere else. Go to Stad. I don't know where that is, but I heard it in a movie. You ever seen
Stop.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Ah.
I'm gonna look it up. It's Switzerland. Go to Stad. Just go to Stad.
I'm Switzerland.
I'm neutral. I'm Swiss cheese.
I'm Swiss.
Swiss cheese.
I got Alps.
Mountains. Mountains.
Mounds or almond joy.
Oh, it's...
How about none? I hate nougat and I hate that word. And I hate how they spell it. I hate the whole idea of nougat.
Nougat.
Say nugget or nothing else.
Nougat?
Not nougat. How do you spell it?
But there's only one G.
Yeah, but I hate it.
Isn't it with a U?
Try and spell nougat
No.
right now. Right now, try and spell nougat. Live.
Nougat. N-U-G...
Wrong.
No?
Try again.
Wrong.
What is
Try
it?
again. Try again.
I don't know. N-U-E-G? Nougat?
Nougat?
Nougat? I don't know.
N-O-U-G-A-T.
N-O-U-G...
A-T.
Nougat.
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 See, I would never have thought of that.
That's the whitest word. Honestly, nougat.
Nougat.
Oh, I hate that word, dude. I like moist better.
Quiche.
A lot of
Quiche,
people.
I love quiche.
I love the quiche.
What's the other one? I also love quiche.
You should love quiche. You love green.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Nougat, dude. What is this episode right now?
I don't know what this episode is. This is Javi's episode.
This is Javi's episode,
Mine?
dude. Yeah.
You make it however long you want to make it, and you talk about whatever you want to talk about. We're just here.
People want to know more about you.
Javi featuring Ryan and Dane.
Javi fearing us.
Oh yeah, Javi fearing Ryan and Dane.
Fearing?
It was a typo in the group chat.
Oh, he probably didn't catch that.
Absolutely not.
Oh man.
Yeah, have nothing else.
How many states have you been to?
I have bad memes, so.
I mean, he's in the military.
Pretty
so
sure I've been
you
to-
should have been to quite a bit, haven't you?
Pence, New, Ari,
Mm-hmm.
Nev, Cal, probably Den,
Flo.
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 I feel like one more, but Dunmembo. Then out of country, Ashwagandha, Afghanistan.
Ashwagandha?
Afghanistan, Germany, Qatar,
Quater.
and probably another place out there I just done, man.
Doha? Qatar.
No, I don't know.
I
But
could
that was not a
tell.
vacation, and it was pit stops in betwixt. So I don't even count it. I say that I've never been out of state because I never got to enjoy it.
Ah.
I guess I enjoyed deployment. Whenever it's my episode, I'll talk about deployment. But this is hobby episode.
This is hobby.
Hobbies on the air. Hobby air.
Only 3 for me.
Trace spotted too?
Boy, Trace.
Channel.
Well, let's go.
Live a little.
Go by yourself. Go, dude. Why do you not go?
Never
Don't
thought
say
about
money.
going myself.
Well, you could always ask.
What do you mean?
Well, if you never thought about going by yourself, why don't you think about going with others?
Yeah.
That's true.
Or are you one of those people that you don't really need to see the world and you're okay with where you're at? What do you think?
No, I would like to enjoy the world, so I would like to take trips.
Are you one that doesn't like to do things by themselves?
Not as much no more, but before, yes.
Understandable. That was me too.
Well,
What's stopping you?
skull. Skull clap.
Yeah, get out a little. There's lots to see.
It'll change your life, promise. Well,
Honestly.
you have to talk to people though. Cannot go to Germany and Dutchland.
Deutschland.
No matter
And
how
if
big
you-
or small the
Spread this
conversation,
Dutch.
connect with people.
Please, dude.
Just connect
Oh
with
my
people.
God, yes, dude. That's the best part of life, and that's what we're doing here. That's what the whole point of this podcast was. I think.
Yeah.
To connect. Conexión.
And an easy, wherever you go, it's easy.
It helps when you're drunk.
Yeah,
I'll
for
give you
sure.
that.
Yeah.
But if that's what it takes for you to build up that habit of talking to people,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing right now.
And it's easy. Oh, I'm not from here. What's it like living? What's it like living here? What are fun things to do? What are good places to eat at?
Anything other than small talk, or even that small talk.
Yeah.
What was that thing I said to the ABC store clerk?
You were asking about ABC. Like
I was
how
like,
did it start? Is this a Hawaii like
he was the assistant manager there,
Something
or
like that.
the manager.
yeah? Is this
I
a
was like,
Hawaiian thing?
hey.
Like
I know that they have ABC stores in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Is this in a Hawaiian company? What did he say?
the owner is Hawaiian.
The owner is Hawaiian. And then I asked him something else, but I forgot.
Yeah.
But simple questions like that. But you also have to have the balls to do it. And when
Oh,
you're
I remember
social
what you asked
anxiety, I get it. Go
I
ahead.
remember. It was like, why is it called the ABC store?
Yes. Easy to remember.
Easy to remember. ABC.
Simple.
That's all. It's simple.
It really is. And that conversation, I remembered. Out of a lot of conversations that night.
Yeah.
Because it was a new person. And, you connected with somebody for a second.
And was
He was
willing to
sweating.
take time out of his day to explain it.
And, yeah, he actually gave a shit about conversation, too. And he was sweating very
He was
profusely.
very much sweating.
He's an old white guy sweating so hard selling us some alcohol. I was like, man, thank you so much. You have a great day. Jeff, Greg,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, and I asked him how his night was going. It's like, well, it's been up and down. And he told us, I forgot honestly what the specifics, but he told us.
He told us, and that's a connection. And if we wanted to move that further, we could have. But
there's people behind us who don't want to hold up the
you
line.
gotta read the room. Gotta read the room.
Also card only. No.
That's true. Oh my God. Didn't have cash regard. Anyway. Yes. Easy. Would love to go to Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Whenever we do plan that, we need at least 3 months of just smacking the meads, dude.
We gotta go to Hofbrau's.
We're going to
Hofbrau's every day.
Beer Haas. And we're smacking tall boys only, bro. Yeah, dude. Douche. We gotta punch people and then drink a drink. Right. That's what they do out there,
Yeah.
obviously.
You better better, huh?
Huh?
You better get your beer tolerance up.
Huh? Man, I don't like beer.
Yeah,
well,
nor do
I
I.
don't either, but
I don't think any of us do.
that's
but
like saying
have
you don't like French. You just haven't learned it yet.
we have to
But we have
embrace.
to embrace their culture
Yeah.
in the way that they want to. Because
Yeah.
when you dive into something, and me and Lexi say this all the time, if you want to learn something, the best way to learn is to immerse yourself in where it's at. So I have a friend that goes to countries to learn their language. He takes classes out there, but also he's surrounded by everyone that speaks that, and he learns the culture and yada yada yada. It's not just language. It's not just reading in a textbook and then you pick it up. You immerse yourself in that situation, and then you learn the most. And I think it's the best way to learn.
Yeah, that's what I hear a lot of people. You speak Mandarin, they go.
And eat mandarins.
No.
Right? Oh,
They go to
Vitamin C.
China, they go to Japan, they go to Korea, to be in that setting, or they go to Mexico, speak Spanish. That's what I've always heard.
so we're going to Mexico because you want to speak Spanish, and that was your New Year's resolution, right? That's what you said. You
That's
said
what you
it.
said,
And I
you
never
said.
forgot.
Fuck!
And if you don't stick to it, then you lied to yourself.
I would definitely like
and you lied to the people.
You're a fucking mentirosa, my
Oh,
dude.
they-
Come on, man. Shout out to Pitbull. Mrs. 305. Oh, no.
Dale.
I would definitely like to go
Dale.
to Dale.
Chip and Dale.
I would definitely like to go to Mexico though. That would be cool.
Oaxaca or what?
No.
Oaxaca or
No, I don't say
bust?
Cancun.
Who said that?
Is that?
I didn't say
I
that.
don't know.
No,
I
just
don't know.
anywhere in Mexico. I think
Guadalajara.
It's also like
Fine.
Guadalajara.
Fine.
I can't remember where my dad's from, but so
Puerto Nuevo.
just anywhere in Mexico.
Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
My aunt and her fiance, they drive down there. Not frequently, but they drive down there every so often.
Tulum.
Puerto Nuevo.
Newport Beach.
It's just... Yes. Wait. You're going down, but yeah. Because it's just below the border of the Cali and Mexico border.
Oh yeah.
And they go eat lobster. Yeah.
Go to Tulum, bro. I'm trying to hit that C notes.
Tulum.
Cenote. Whatever you call it. You know what C notes are. Besides the $100 bills. Cenote. In Tulum, those caves of water. That's just pretty magical. There's a lot of fish, and I hate wildlife nibbling. But
Not
I'll
bothering
do
you.
it for the gram, sure.
Do it for the cloud.
I would do it for the cloud, man. That place looks beautiful. I just hate sea animals.
They don't bother you.
Really?
They
See, I
do.
didn't even know that.
The fish do not come up to you and start.
Well, how do you know?
They're just swimming because
I
you're
go-
in,
I've
you're in
gone
their
s-
territory.
I've gone
You're just
snow-
Yeah,
swimming.
wouldn't you go up to somebody like, "What are you doing here, bro?
Yeah, they're scared. They're scared of you.
Fuck out of here."
They're
Yeah,
scared
but
of
they
you.
got numbers. They would jump.
But they're also shy.
Izquierda?
Derecha.
He's scared.
They're also
A little bit. Tad bit. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, we have to get out there and travel. And I've been saying that for years since I got back from deployment, but it never made it happen. And that's fine.
But we are going to make it happen.
We're going to make it happen. You got to stay true to who you think you are. Otherwise, do you know yourself?
Know thyself.
Know thy. Well, I think it's about that. I think it's a boot.
A boot that time. But yeah, I just thought of a word. You keep saying questions. Preguntas is questions.
God.
That's what I thought.
Then what is before?
Familia. Primero.
First.
Damn it!
Primero.
That's why I remember. I was like, why is...
I say that shit at work all the time, and people are like,
Pregunta.
what?
What's your question?
Oye, ¿cómo va?
Primero is the...
Wait, you have a question for me?
Family
I'm
question?
here asking questions about your
Family
product.
Damn it. God damn it.
That's what I remember.
Well, thanks for that.
Oh, man. What a time. Episode 10.
Episode 10. We have to leave on...
Always.
That's the new tradition. So what do we got? Javier, kick us off with some...
What is that? What does that mean?
Huh?
Imagine you had a chef's hat on.
20%, 20%.
You're a sous chef, and then you're doing, there's a little rat doing this.
20%, bro.
20%? What the hell?
20%.
Yeah. When you're tipping.
Yeah, what is it when you tip? What is it called?
The gratitude.
Finally, this guy.
Jesus, he's been gone for so long.
You think you know someone?
You really do. Oh my God. Come on, and do not say yes. Sorry.
I'm not gonna do it because I know y'all did it that last episode. I didn't see Dane do it, but I saw yours.
Well, because I bit him, so. Charlie. Jeez.
Charlie. Here we go. People want to hear.
I mean, it's my go-to, but grateful for Pump. Huh?
Go. You didn't get it. Just go.
Give gratitude to my sister.
Episode 8.
Mistaken.
Yes, please go watch because it's at my house. It's not, different scenery there. It has special guest is my lovely sister. I want to give gratitude to her.
Why?
For everything, for me being who I am now. I feel like out of anyone that I know, she knows me better than I know myself. Anyone I know.
Shouts out to Michelle.
Michelle.
Mistaken.
Yes,
my sister 81.
My sister 81, not
81,
87.
Okay, come for me then. Sure.
Good technicalities.
Oh, sure.
Shout out to my sister Michelle for sure.
Shout out to you, Mish.
Thanks for being on episode 8.
Oh,
Yes.
Carrying us so hard. She carried that epi. My God.
Always down.
Next.
Oh, we're being gratitude.
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 That's.
I also want to thank my sister. My mother.
Yes.
My mother. We've both been going through some hard times recently.
Hard times.
But we're always there to vent to.
Confide and console.
Yes, basically. To wrap that up, yeah. Easily. We are best friends, I would say. We have that relationship. So. Love you, Mom. thank you for giving birth to me and always being there for me.
Carried your ass for 9 months.
Yeah.
God
Jeez.
damn.
Her
Could
back
not
must be
imagine.
so sore.
Jeez. Well, yes, I would also say that as well. Thank you to Maj. And my sister. No! Gratitude hour for me, para mí, esta. For it doesn't have to be the most important people in your life.
No.
Okay.
Whatever you grateful for. I would like to say my coworkers at Apple.
Hey.
Whichever of you that are actually listening. I made it a point to go out of my comfort zone, not even comfort zone, just to do different things, and I made the choice to hang out with some of my coworkers recently in the past week or so, and did not regret. They learned a lot from me. I learned a lot from them, perspective-wise and work-wise as well. They're very knowledgeable about Apple products. I only have an Apple iPhone, so I when it comes to customers, I can't really give them much personal experience, but I always lean on them to help me and give knowledge to the customer. But also for them being good friends, great friends. You know, they ask me how I'm doing, even though I always tell them, do you want the Apple answer or do you want that real answer? Everyone's always going to ask for the real answer. And I always tell them, I'm not doing the best, but I'm here, and I'm okay with it. I'm going through it. That's fine. And they're kind of like a sponge to me, professionally and as friends. And it's growing a little bit more. So thank you for opening your houses to me, opening your ears to me, and your brains as well. So I appreciate that, because it's a nice refreshment of new faces that I can connect with nowadays. So shout out to Apple coworkers for doing that for me and making the world a better place. And 'tis all. I think.
Hey,
that's
what are
it,
you
dude.
grateful for, though?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. What?
We'll wait.
And then go tell someone that. Tell someone that you're grateful for them, and tell them why exactly, because more specific, the more better, more meaningful. So go do it.
Please.
Yeah.
That's episode 10.
'Tis been.
Diez. Thanks for joining us for however many episodes you've joined us on.
21.
If you've joined us on all 21,
What you mean?
you get a medal.
DM us. We will send you a medal. If you actually listen to them all. And you have to type out cliff notes about each episode.
Yeah, we need a synopsis of
Not
everything.
you, Roble. Not you, Roble. Because I know you didn't fucking watch the whole episode. You're
No.
just going to skip every 5 minutes and write down words. So don't do that.
You talk about this, talk about this, talk about this. All right, Dan. Gratitude.
Gratitude. And that's it. Episode 10. Thanks for staying this long.
Yeah.
It's kind of, we have our podcast,
Yeah.
and some people don't have attention spans like that. But if you have, preach.
Yeah. Whether you fast forward through or you watch the whole thing in its entirety,
Or if you listen to it in reverse, shout out to you.
because
How?
wow.
That's crazy.
Teach.
ZYX. I don't know.
XW.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sober test.
Last remarks? Anybody?
No.
No. Got nothing for you.
No.
Just be grateful.
Peace, love.
Send gratitude. Spread gratitude. Yeah. Episode 10. That's a wrap.
Hey, what's that color? It's like blue, but it's like a light blue. It starts with a C and then ends with an N, but if you took out the N. Cyan.